Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will see what is pipeline script and how to use it, and then why we need to use the pipeline script, and then what is pipeline script from SCM and why we need to use the pipeline script from SCM, and then what is Jenkins file and how to create the Jenkins file, then how to create the personal access token in GitHub, and then we'll see how to create the credentials in the Jenkins. So now let us create the simple pipeline and then we will cover all the steps. So to create the new pipeline, I'm going to click on new item, and here you can enter the name of the new pipeline that you are going to create. So I'm going to give node version project. So this is going to be the pipeline, and click on OK. So here first we will see what is pipeline script, and next we will go on to pipeline script from SCM. So for a simple pipeline script, you can just try the sample pipeline which is already provided here. For example, if you click on hello world, it will give the structure. So first we have to start with the pipeline, and here you can specify the agent on which you have to run this project, and then you can specify multiple stages that needs to be executed as part of this pipeline. So here in the first stage, I'm going to give checkout SEM. So here I'm just given hello world. Okay, let's use the VS Code so it will be easy for editing. So I'm going to open a new text file. So here I'll be adding one more stage. So here let's make it check Node.js version. Okay, and add the steps. So here I'm going to enter node-v and then npm-v. Okay, so let me just copy this and put it here and save it. So now if you click on build now, it will start the first build, and go to the console output, and here you can see it is printed hello world in the checkout SCM stage, and then this is the node version currently running on this agent where this job was running. So npm version is 8.5.1 and this is the Node.js version which is 12.22.9. Okay, so this is the pipeline script. Okay, so next we will move on to pipeline script from SCM. So for better version control, we can use the pipeline script from SCM, because if somebody is deleted this code, then we will be losing the tracking. So for that, we will be using the pipeline script from SCM. So here we have to specify which SCM we are going to use. So I'll be using the Git, and then we have to provide the repository of the URL. So I have this simple solar system repository. So to take the URL, click on this code, and here go to the HTTPS and then copy this URL, and here you can paste it, and then you have to set up the credentials. As you can see, it is saying invalid username or token, and password authentication is not supported. So we have to create the personal access token so that we can access this repository from this Jenkins Okay, now let us see how to create the personal access token. So go to the settings on the GitHub, and here under the developer settings, you can create the personal access token. Click on the token classic and click on the generate new token. And here you can choose either generate new token or the classic type. So I'm going to use the classic, and this is the GitHub token, or you can mention Jenkins token, and you can specify the expiration date, and here you have to give the scope so that this will be provided access as per the scope, and click on the generate token, and make sure you copy this personal access token, otherwise you will not be able to see it again. Okay, once you have copied, I'll just keep it here. Okay, next you have to go to the Jenkins and then create the credentials. Okay, so go to the manage Jenkins and go to the security, and here you can see the credentials. Okay, click on this global credentials and click on add credential. So it is going to be the username with the password kind, and here you have to enter the username, and password would be the path that we have created. So you can copy the username from here. This is my username and this is the password, and here you can give the ID. So I'm giving GitHub token, and you can give the description. So this is for the GitHub token. So click on create. Okay, once you have created the token, you can go back, and this is the older one. So let me copy this and refresh the page. Okay, so now we can see the token. This is the one we have just created, GitHub token. Okay, so once you have selected the credential, we are not seeing that error anymore. And next, scroll down, and here we have to specify the branch where we are going to create the Jenkins file. So if you see this repository, so I have currently only one branch, which is the main branch. So I'm going to give it as a main, and then next we will have to create the Jenkins file. So here, if you don't have any Jenkins file, by default it will be looking in the main folder, and if you have the Jenkins file under different location, then you have to specify the path to that Jenkins file. So now I'm going to create the Jenkins file in the main folder itself. So I'm going to save this changes. Okay, so you can go to the repository and click on add file. So enter the file name. So it has to be Jenkins file, and it is the case sensitive. So now I'm going to copy this, whatever we have tested through the pipeline script, and I'm going to save this change. Okay, now if I go here and run the build now, okay, now we are able to run the same project using the pipeline script from SCM. And we have also created the Jenkins file, and we have also created the personal access token, and then we have the credential set up in the Jenkins. Okay, so in the next video, we will see how we can use the Node.js version that we have already set up here in the Manage Jenkins under the tools. So if you search with Node.js, so here we have installed 24.3.0, but if you see here in this project, if we go to this console output, we are seeing only 12.22 version, but here we have 24.3.0. So in the next video, we will see how we can use this version instead of the version installed on the agent. And we will also see how to check out the repository. So currently we are just setting up the echo command, as you can see. So here we will use how to clone this repository and how to use the Node.js version in the next video. Thank you.